Greetings, YouTube viewers. This is Thor Wilkins from the Thorniverse. I am back in the same day as I recorded Corpse Party Blood Drive Episode 1. I just decided to change my shirt. It was really hot. But I'm back here with Episode 2. If you guys haven't seen Episode 1, I'm just going to do this right. I'm going to say this right now. It is mostly dialogue and flashback. We're into the major part of the game now. So let's get right back into this. No, let's hit continue. Right here. I can't read. Apartments. A. Alright. So, oh, yeah, look, she has band-aids on her left hand after she stabbed herself with the scissors. So, mostly all of episode 1 was dialogue, flashback, catch-ups. And as I said, I did actually end up watching the second episode of the anime. So I should check the mailboxes first and see if any of them says Shinozaki, so I know where I'm going. No, the point about these rundown apartments, just go in, explore. In addition to most of the name tags being missing from the mailboxes, the one that remains are encrusted with dirt and decay and are only barely legible. Some, in fact, are just plain rotted out entirely, or the slots for them are rusted over. They look like props from a horror movie. No Makina Shinozaki here, I think. I should check one of the other stairwells. Oh, I already read that. Okay, if there was no Makina's apartment doesn't seem to be in this block. I should look elsewhere. Really? Where do I go? Oh, okay. Isn't this trespassing? No, that's what you call 3 Mexicans crossing the border. Aha, got him. I'm sorry if I offended any of you out there. It's a joke! I hate feeling so conspicuous. It puts me completely on edge. If a door should suddenly open and somebody yells at me for being here, I think I'll probably just drop dead on the spot. I'm not moving her. She's moving on her own. Uh-oh. Is someone coming? When a person gets truly startled, she's unable to move due to the combination of fear and, well, being put on the spot. It's like she's being planted to the ground. It may be human nature, but I hated not being in control of my actions. Nonetheless, there I was, a sitting duck, just waiting for someone to come down the stairs. Except no one did. The seconds ticked on, but I was pretty definitely the only one here. I'm not moving her. She's doing that on her own. Could have sworn I heard footsteps. The high-pitched squeak made me jump. The mailbox was stuffed with vast quantities of tissue paper. Okay, who's been squirting the main hose again? Bottom layer of this stack had turned an unpleasant shade of brown. It may just have been from years of settling debris. But if that were the case, it shouldn't have been that dark. What's in there? I slowly unwrapped the tissue, morbidly curious as to what I might find inside. It was only then that I noticed the inside of the mailbox itself was stained a deep crimson. It looked a whole lot like blood. Oh, jeez. I'd unwrapped enough by then to see what was inside the tissue paper, too. It was the skeletal remains of a bird. You just fell on your ass. It's just a dead bird. Special delivery! You act like you haven't seen anything like this before. On the rusted panel of the mailbox from which I discovered this gruesome find was a name scribbled in permanent marker. Shinozaki. Okay. Do I go up here? Okay, looks like we're going inside now. New area. Shimorinjaku apartment. What's going on? Is someone there? I must be hearing things. Where's my flashlight? Every horror game always have to have a complimentary horror game flashlight. Persistent use of your flashlight will eventually kill its battery. If this happens, you'll need to find a new battery and use it, or you'll be left in the dark. Shinozaki, literally right next door. I should have gone to the bathroom before coming here. No shit. Guess I'll just have to... No, go in a bush. The door is shut tight. Housekeeping. I'm gonna knock. Excuse me. There's a doorbell on the wall nearby. Pressing it only produces clicks. Guess there's no power. Okay. Door's rusted shut. Won't open. Okay, what do I do? Door's shut tight. I can open it. Fine. I took a deep breath. Mentally prepared myself for all I was about to attempt and grabbed the steel doorknob. It's just your phone, girl. My phone? Oh, don't scare me like that. Who will be calling me at this hour? Unknown number. Hello? Don't go. What is this? One missed call? What the hell? Number disappeared from the screen as if the call had never been placed. Okay, that's not how cell phones work. Okay? If it says unknown number, it does not show a cell phone number. What? Is my phone on the fritz or something? God. It said don't go. Don't go? It's open. I bet you I'm gonna make one mistake and I'm gonna fuck up. Hello? It's so dusty. How many years has it been since somebody actually lived here? Deep breath, deep breath. Is anyone home? Should I take off my shoes? Big tradition. If I'm gonna go to Japan one day, I'm gonna learn that. Welcome home. That was totally a voice. That's right. I need to learn from my mistakes. At Yoshi Shinozaki's house. I don't know, okay? What if I do fuck up, okay? I don't know. This time, I've come prepared. I haven't. With the voice recorder Sis used for her research. November 10, 2008, beginning investigation of Makina Shinozaki's apartment. Deep breath. Deep breath. I'm fine. I can do this. I've been to that school and that house. Okay. Candle. Candle is a save point. I'm going to save it in another slot just in case this messes up. Looks like a bathroom door. Okay. Who died in the first corpse party in the bathroom? I don't remember their name. It's a Japanese-style toilet. Fortunately, despite the condition of the apartment building in general, seems to be a modern and fully functional non-septic model without any foul smell. I wonder if the water is still on. Even if it is, the roar of flushing water would be really disconcerting right now. Why do I have to pee at a time like this? What the hell is wrong with me? If they do show anything bad, I'm gonna censor it out. You know what? I'm just gonna use the toilet. Can't it wait? Yes, it can. But I heard if you hold it that it can cause some supreme digestive problems, make it hard to get an erection or even become aroused. Is that true? It has to be. 20 points if you get that reference. Can't. I really have to go. If I don't, I'm afraid I'll wet myself. You're really gonna... You're supposed to turn around. Sneaking into the deceased woman's abandoned apartment and using her bathroom. It was kind of absurd, but I almost felt like I was infiltrating the deepest chambers of an enemy base. The rule number 1 of Metal Gear 3. Don't leave any trace of yourself behind. I'm so nervous. Just won't come out. What? What? With what sounded like my own relieved voice echoing back at me from the walls, I thought I'd finally done my business, but my bladder still felt completely full. Is she pissing blood? What is this? I haven't gotten anything out at all. Wait, what? What is this, blood? It's not dripping from the ceiling or anything. As if accompanying the loud bubbling sound, the dull squish of a blade cutting into flesh was also faintly audible. Did somebody literally get their throat slit by the toilet? I think that's what that sentence is talking about. Immediately brought to my mind somebody slitting their wrists. Oh. Hallucinations, probably. Okay. So, I go in here now. The way Yamamura was talking, Makina Shinozaki is dead. I didn't turn on... How do I turn on my flashlight? She did that all by herself. But appliances still could be completely intact. Has anyone ever been in here since her passing? Damn it, this is scary. Okay, how do I turn on my flashlight? Oh, it's, ZL. On the tiny kitchen table sat numerous prescription bags and instructions. The name was written on every bag was Makina Shinozaki. Guess that clinches it. This is definitely Makina Shinozaki's apartment. Whoa. Something just moved on the fridge. There was a photo hanging from the freezer door. Oh. Though blurry and hard to make out, it seemed to be of a forest thick with mist, along with one additional detail that made it much worse. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. No, I don't want to go home. I'm scared. Clues. I'm looking for clues, but where? How? I didn't turn on my flashlight. Stop it! I don't even know what I'm looking for, do I? I'll just try to make some of Makina's things back with me. As many as I can carry. Okay. In the corner formed by the wall, the refrigerator, and the sink, there's an extremely disturbing amount of mold growing. Just breathing the air nearby feels hazardous to one's health. There aren't really any signs of food anywhere, however. Maybe Makina didn't eat much. Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Up. I already saw this. Okay. Okay, it won't let me take the drugs. Not that I'm saying that you should. Drugs are bad, okay? Time to go this way. Hey, there's items lying about can be obtained by examining them. There may be hidden compartments or spaces in shelves such as well. So be sure to examine everything very carefully. I love these type of games just so I don't get jumped by anything. I love these type of games. Man, I've already been playing for over an hour. Alright, so I'm gonna... Batteries! Okay. What's this? It was a small white box made out of paper. So small, in fact, that it fit in the palm of my hand with room to spare. It was light as a feather, too. I'm curious. I'm looking for clues again! With this fucking bird and the... Yeah! Stop it. Why is there another one in here? I have to pick it up, but I really don't want to. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I closed my eyes and put my hands together, saying a little prayer for the poor animal. I then left the box where it lay and got back to my feet. You know what? That's kind of fucked up. I should check the shelves over here first. I just did! There's nothing else on the shelves. Drawer seems to contain only insurance document as well as an official name stamp. These are... I can't take these. I wonder if there are any dependents listed, though. Or if there's anything else in here. Oh, photographs. The top photograph on the stack depicted a young woman with a hairstyle decidedly not of the modern era. Is this Machina? The next photograph showed a different woman smiling widely. Her clothes were actually quite beautiful, and her eyes looked almost lifelike on the paper, like they could suck you in. I flipped through each of the remaining pictures, seeing mostly just more of the same. Until... Machina, Rocky, and Yoshi in Yokohama. Yoshi Shinozaki. That's Sachiko's mother. So, does that mean this girl is... I don't know. Oh, it's a mirror. I can see myself in the mirror. I look worried. It's the other door. In the middle of the room, a twin-sized futon was neatly laid out. Its top cover was convexed, just as it would be if someone were sleeping beneath it. In fact, that's exactly what it looked like, almost unmistakably. And right on top of it sat a perfect cube of a box, about 10 centimeters across on all sides, and bright red, like Shinto Torii Gate. I have no idea what that is. Which would have been a lot more interesting if I weren't still scared out of my mind by the thought that there might have been someone under that cover this whole time. I'm going to leave my flashlight on for this, and I'm going to take this. I said leave the flashlight on. I have to take this back with me. What? It won't open. What the hell? What is that? Gas? Oh shit. What the? Who are you? It was a silhouette of a human being, all black. Don't go. Oh yeah. Save for the perfectly two round cutouts, positioned halfway up to the head, glinting with an unearthly light. There were no signs of life nor detail anywhere along the shadowy figure except in those eyes. She just keeps saying, don't go. But those eyes were very much alive. They were undeniably the eyes of a human. She ran out by herself. Whoa! Someone's in the... I just saw somebody in the reflection. As if in response to my worst fears, I suddenly caught sight of a small girl in a black dress standing right in front of me. No, now it's your own reflection. Hesitantly taking a closer look, it was actually me reflected in the mirror. No, if you go back, you will actually see the person in the mirror. But not just me, there was a black shadow behind me, and it was coming closer. That same one following you out of the room. I panicked and rolled around, and my light immediately went out. Of course! Every complimentary horror game flashlight always has to die at the last minute. I was completely shrouded in darkness, as if whatever I'd seen had fully enveloped me. You have batteries! Use them! You dumbass! Use your batteries! I'd stepped on something soft and squishy. Unconsciously, I paused for a split second, pondering what I may have been. But my de facto conclusion was, I don't care. I need to get the hell out of here. And you run into a door. And it's locked. I don't remember locking it. Please, not now, not now. Open! Feeling around along the glass door surface, I finally found what seemed to be a handle. I tried in vain to turn it, only to realize that I couldn't. Because someone is holding her hand back. What? Why won't my right hand open? I didn't have to ask, though. I could feel it and see it. My right hand was being clasped shut by the tiny ghostly hands of a white-hued child. There's a child in there, too? I only saw one. I shook my arm violently, and the white apparition faded from sight. But my closed right hand still wouldn't open. Somebody's holding it shut. Why? Why can't I open it? I had to get out of there. That was paramount. Those Japanese-style doors, if I was in any scary place like that, I don't care about opening the door. I would take my 300-plus pound fat-ass frame and literally dive through whatever fucking window or that door. I don't care if I get glass shards all over me. I'm gonna be happy to get out of there alive. Clenched fist or no, I needed to leave before something worse happened. Panicked, I flung open the glass door. No, as I said, I would jump through it. Wait a minute. She went through the glass door going down. This room is on the left. I'm pointing to my left, but it looks like I'm pointing to the right. Why? This should be the way out. Don't tell me that. Oh, crap. I fell back, completely sick to my stomach. Is that Machina, by the way? My heart was pounding hard and so fast, I was convinced I was going to have a heart attack and die. At the very least, I knew I was about to lose consciousness. Go, don't go, don't go. Whoa! As if to confirm just how done for I was, my nose began bleeding profusely. I had no doubt at all anymore. This was the end. I will let them do the gasps and the screams and the because I'm no good at it. I'm not a voice actor. And okay, who was that? What are you guys doing here? Shinozaki, hey! Snap out of it! Class rep! Just say her name. How did they know I was coming here? Kishinuma moved my worn, limp body to the tatami flooring and carefully sat me up. I regained consciousness right away, and I was immediately met with the worried gaze of Kishinuma, Mochida, and Nakashima. Thank goodness you're safe. Nakashima wiped tears from her eyes. Oh, that's the girl. Never mind. You guys... I was so relieved, so very relieved to see my friends. I started crying as well. Shinozaki, what the hell do you think you were doing coming here by yourself? I had to. I just had to. Why? Kishinuma. Satoshi? Let's leave this to Yoshiki. I was the cause of this. The cause of what? Everything. Everything's my fault. All our friends are gone because of me. Even sis, even she's gone. I was sobbing like a baby. My face must have been a mess, and my voice was coming out hoarse and in short bursts. How is this your fault? Because it was my idea to do Sachiko Ever After. I'm the one who brought it to school and had everyone stay to participate. That was the start of it all. It's my fault. So... Okay. How can you possibly take sole responsibility for that? Oops. Sorry, I actually skipped it when he was still talking. Hey, we're a team, Shinozaki. You know that, right? I sheepishly nodded my head, then looked down. I didn't want to meet his gaze. Well, if you know that, then don't forget it. Stop taking everything on yourself. Let me put it to you real simple. Don't you ever think for a second, not even 1 second, that this is all your fault. Kishinuma, you're not to blame, okay? So stop blaming yourself, damn it. Everybody else feels the same way too, right? Yeah, Yoshiki's right. He's exactly right. You shouldn't always try to take everything on by yourself. I didn't want you guys to get dragged into this. I tried to do it myself so you wouldn't have to. But I was scared. I just couldn't do anything. God, you are so dense. That's what I'm trying to tell you here. You did good. Just don't do it again. Not without us. I'm dense? That's mean. No, not exactly what I meant. That's exactly what you meant, homie. Thank you. I didn't entirely believe them. It was a fact that this whole mess started when I led everyone into the Sachiko After Ava ritual. But I appreciated their words nonetheless. We're the ones who made it out. We have no choice but to come to terms with what happened. It's a part of us now. We don't have to accept it, though. Yeah, we can still fight this. We could try to set things right, even if only by the slimmest of margins. I think it's fair to say that we all feel the same way you do, class rep. You claim you couldn't do anything, however, but I'm not quite convinced that's true. Who said that? I didn't recognize the voice at all, and was a little perturbed that no one else seemed to be startled by it. It belonged to a girl I'd never seen before wearing an unusual outfit. You must be Ayumi Shinozaki. I'm glad to see no harm has befallen you. In episode 1, I saw her standing at the school. Who are you? Yep, Shinozaki. This is the person who tipped us off about where you were headed and led us here. Her name is Aiko Niwa. Is that Kuon's sister from episode 1? I'm sorry to be so presumptuous. I took the liberty of looking into you. I'm what you might call an intelligence agent, I suppose, regarding matters of the supernatural. You don't dress like you're in that field. As the little sister of Hino Shinozaki, I suppose the quickest way to explain would be to say that I'm a friend of Naho Sainoki. Who is that? A friend of Naho's? And you know sis, too? Yes, your sister, Hino, made quite a name for herself in this plane. Plane? Plane. Like the playing field? Ayumi, your right hand, are you not able to open it? How do you know? My right hand had been clasped shut this whole time. I'd almost forgotten about it. I tried to open it again, but still couldn't. No, I can't. Huh? Let me see. Kishinuma grabbed my hand and tried to pry my fingers open. Hey, they merged into each other. Ow, that hurts. There's no point in forcing it. It should open naturally. When the time is right, you just need to be patient. Oh, and what's this now? Hey, I found that. That's mine. She attempted to open the box for just a moment, but her efforts proved to be in vain, just as mine were. This is rather intriguing. Like your hand, it simply refuses to show us what it contains. How fascinating. Aiko was memorized by the unopening box. She seemed to be desperate to understand what force kept it sealed, almost giddy at the unspoken prospects of what it could mean. Such spiritual energy. This is wonderful. May I hold on to this, if only for tonight? I believe I might be able to open it once I've returned home. Okay. I had the feeling that this was less a request than it was a statement. She would never have taken no for an answer. Well, it's getting late tonight. Let's talk more tomorrow, shall we? I'll come meet you after school. And that's it. That night, after I returned home, I stood in front of my mirror and just kept trying to open my right hand. I put every bit of strength and energy I had into it. If anybody tells me to open up my right hand, I'm going to give them this finger. My fingers! It opened! What I found inside my heterophore closed hand were teeth? Human teeth from the looks of it. Very small baby teeth, 2 of them. The roots of each tooth were embedded deep within my palm, and I was bleeding quite a bit as a result. Why are there baby teeth in my hand? I don't know. And with that, I'm going to end this episode here. This is Chapter 00, Faint Light. Yeah, it says to be continued. Episode 1 was mostly dialogue. Episode 2, I did a little bit of exploring and running around. I will have Episode 3 up. If you guys want to see more of this, go right ahead. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let's get this up to at least 50 views. And I will upload Episode 3. And if you want to go play this game, it's on the Nintendo eShop. I bought it. This is Thor Wilkins from the Thorniverse. Please don't also forget to hit that bell notification when you subscribe so you will not miss an upload from me. And I will see all of you in my next video. Peace.